Hi, this is Phyllis with Phyllis Finds coming to you with another haul and craft video. Last video, I kind of talked to you about using the scraps, and I was doing a little bit of die cutting and using up some scrapbooking paper and making little tags. Little pockets, like this one here has pockets. Just little things that you can use up what you have, stamp, and have it sitting aside to go in a junk journal. These are some of the ones I made using those scraps from the last video. I continued on doing that same thing. A while back, I had gotten some die cuts that I hadn't used as of yet. And some of them, like these here, these I'd gotten at Hobby Lobby, clearance, never used. So I pulled out and thought, I'm going to get these out, use these. I can't even remember how long ago I bought that. It was in 2020, so it was produced. So it's been a while and never used. Of course, Tim Holtz. I think this is from last year. I have not used it. And then I've got these two. This is the one I pulled out and started using. I like these as well, so I'm going to use those. But instead of the green, I started making these little pink Christmas trees. And one of the things I did is I pulled out old paper pads that I had. This one's from Michael's. I think it's from 2019. A lot of vintage inspired cardstock tags. I just had bought it, loved it, but did not ever use it. And then this one here is another one that I had, the Holly Jolly. It's from 2021. Once again, it had pink in it and some fun paper background. So I pulled these two out in hopes to use them for this crafting. Of course, this one is the one that I took the one sheet out of, and it was a border sheet. So basically, it was a sheet that had border that went around, all the way around the sheet. And so I cut it into pieces. There's another corner. And to make cards, to make tags, to do just different things. And in doing so, I pulled these all out. Where's that other one? I had one dive off the desk here. Oh, there it is. This one is a Spellbinders, so I pulled it out and used it. And so I started doing some of these tags. So this one here, you know, it's double-sided, but I did it in the pink with some of the pale pink presents and bulbs and everything. So pastel in color. And started layering up. Now, you can put a Christmas tree like this over the top of this one with just a snowflake behind it, or like this one, I could put a tree here. And now once again, this was a piece of scrapbook paper, and I like the colors in it. It has a little bit of gold glimmer, and I have some of this iridescent cardstock. So it gave it a very nice snowy look. So this can go over the top of that one, or it could be a standalone and in its own way on another page. I've got a blue one that I've started. You can see on the back side, it's eggs, but that can also be used. I've got another little deer. And one of the things that I had gotten was at the Dollar Tree. They have note cards. So, in going in, I picked up 3 different packs, the 3 different colors. Now you can leave them square like this. You can cut off the corners and make them into a tag that has little pockets for tucking and putting these on. So like this, you can stick this on the top. You can even put this little guy on there if you wanted, pink, but it makes a cute top card. And I rounded the corners on this. But you can stick it in your junk journal. And it has pockets, different places to put, journaling space, another pocket area. But it's a way to use the scraps. And with these, each one of these has the envelopes as well as the cards. There are 10 cards and 10 envelopes. So for $1.25, it was a great deal for doing up for junk journals or for Christmas cards if you want to just send out Christmas cards. Make them unique. 2 of the other things I bought, they had these in the black. Now they've been out of those for a while. And so the one paper pad, I'm going to make a busted picture frame. And this picture is in one of the pads. It was in this one, which is the one that was from Michael's. This vintage unique one, I've used that in junk journals in the past. So I don't think I even have any of that one left in here. But this one I had not used, so I thought, well, that will make a cute busted picture frame. So I got 2 of those. Haven't decided what to do with the second one yet and what to put on it. One of the other things that they did have that I hadn't seen up to this point was these crafting paper packs. These are 24 sheets. And I've seen some haul these before. They also had one that had prints and patterns on it. But this one here, I liked all of these great colors. They are a heavier, almost 110. It's between 65 and 110 cardstock. Probably pretty close to 80. They do have a sheen to them, but there's so many pretty colors in here. Blues and greens. Great background. You can use those as background on a card. You know, do up something like this as a background. But that is kind of a fun thing. And this little cover, which is a lighter paper, can be used as well. You could use that. It would make it a fun background. So that pack, look out for it. It's at the Dollar Tree. I also found finally this Zoid. They only had the 45 millimeter. They didn't have the 60. So I'm going to keep watching out for that. I should be able to come across it eventually, maybe. They, only had a couple of them, so I did pick up one. I'm going to test that out and see how it works. They got in some more of the cotton lace. Now, I've seen the skinnier ones, but never have I seen this wider one. And it's equally designed, but very, very pretty. I like the design on this. And the same with this one. This one is a 1-inch lace. Also, very, very pretty. Perfect for junk journals. I think I have already bought this one in the past, but I did pick this up. Same thing. Equal design on both sides. Very, very pretty. But those were all at the Dollar Tree. I did pick up these. They have all of these pure plush. Now these make great for tassels and fall. And I think I have shown these to you before, but you can also use them when you're doing card as a border. And you can put something in and put this behind, making it a border, and it'll fringe out around. So this is another thing you can use these for. You could also crochet an edge on cardstock and put this in. Okay, 2 more things that I found there. Of course, the jot labels. These have quite a few labels in here. There's 40 labels. These you can put on your card. Down at the bottom, put something up above it. Any number of things can go on it. You could put it down the side. They've got these long skinny ones. You could put one on the top, one on the bottom. But these are fun labels. So it's a great item for junk journals. They have also started carrying beads. Now I've looked through beads. I've got tons and tons of beads. So I really wasn't going to pick up anything at all until I saw this one. This one here, this package has 5 beads, but they look like twisted candy, in my opinion. I thought they'd be kind of fun to do a tassel on the edge of a junk journal and add some of these beads in. Now the other thing I did get is I did get a few things from Temu that came. So I thought I'd share those with you. This one here is book pages. And it's in this kind of old looking paper. This one here has got, it's like dictionary pages. A little bit smaller than the ones behind. The other ones are, looks like book pages, recipe pages, household management, recipes. Oh, Christmas. So that can go into a Christmas journal. But they, have music pages. So you don't have to use the whole page. You can use parts of it, tear off and use it as a background, and just put little pieces of it. You don't have to use the whole entire thing. That's the nice thing about, this getting this paper. It doesn't mean that you have to use everything in it. but you can use multiple things. But this has quite a few. It looks like book pages, European butterflies, and Morris. Raise your voices. Introduction. So just all kinds of little book pages. So I'm going to have some fun using those on tags and pages and in junk journaling. The other thing I got was this. This is paper material, various materials. So it has this, which looks like kind of like snow. You could also put a die cut underneath it, and it would make it look like it was snowy. Hi, not sure where that cut off, but I looked to see, and apparently my storage ran out. So I am back with the remainder of what I got through Temu. Couple things. Got this. There's the info on that. I should say, there's the info on that. I'm not sure how many pages in here. It's like 25. They have, looks like 2 of each of these. These have like a torn edging, but some fun backgrounds to use in junk journaling, put on cards. Some really pretty designs in here. Some florals, some different layerings. So I'm going to play around with these and see what I can come up with. Nice thing about this is it does have this. You can use that little edge for a pocket in a junk journal. But those were really kind of fun. And we got this paper pack. It is, doesn't say how many are in there, but this is a fall one. Has pumpkins, some really fun patterns and designs. I like this one with the birds. All kinds of fun, little wreaths, so you could cut out just round circles on this. Cut this in on an angle for a belly band. Really pretty background. Love the colors. Very fallish, but also can be used for Thanksgiving. Of course, this one can be used at any time of the year. Picked up this one. This one is a Christmas. It's a very vintage 40s, 50s look. Some cut aparts. Quite similar to some of the other paper pads I've had in the past. Ornaments, stocking and Santa. These make great little backgrounds or to put on little tags because they are such a small pattern. They work really great. It is kind of a heavier 40-pound type paper. Picked up this one as well. This one here is a little bit bigger. Don't see my ruler. Let's see here. About 8.5 by 5 3/4. Also about 40 pounds. So now those you can make into little individuals. Cut them in half or cut them in pieces. Very pretty patterns. Looks like each one is different. Of the blues and the yellows in this. Really pretty background. The greens. So it could be used in this for a spring or a fall journal based on the colors. You can change it up or do just about anything on it, but it has kind of that spring look to it in my eyes. And last thing I have is these stickers. They're 50 pieces. They are Christmas, so they're very vintage. All different designs in here. Snow cone, or an ice cream cone. Wreaths. These have kind of the tan background, so you could easily use them on a darker cardstock, making tags, or you could cut it down further for a cut, you know, to make it less of the outer border, or you can ink it up and make it darker. These are all different. I haven't seen a single one that is exactly alike. Cookies. Cookies for Santa. Little girl in the sleigh. Lantern. Christmas house. Girl in a pillow. Little angel. Yeah, every one of these is different. There isn't a single one that is the same. So this is kind of a fun little sticker pack. If you like the vintage, which I love the vintage Christmas, these would be fun. You can just tuck them in as well, you know, doing a pocket. I showed you this pocket. You can easily tuck these in to the pocket. And make it, this was a die cut as well, but make it kind of fun. So those are the things that I've picked up from Temu and from Dollar Tree, and kind of a craft with me at the beginning there to show you some of the things that you can do with those scraps. Once again, pull out your dies, use them, see what you can come up with to add interest, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.